Hello student, welcome to our history class. From last video we completed lesson number 4, the Vedic civilization. Now let us start our lesson number 5, religious trend in ancient India. The name of our lesson number 5, religious trend in ancient India. In this lesson contains 6 points: Jainism, Buddhism, Judaism, Christianity, Islam and Zoroastrianism. In this lesson contains 6 points. Now let us start our lesson. Towards the end of Vedic period, the minute details of yajna rites acquired unique importance. Only the priestly class had knowledge of those details. Towards the end of Vedic period, the minute details of yajna rites, some rituals, acquired unique importance. Only the priestly class has knowledge. Religious people class had knowledge of those details. Others no longer had the freedom to gain that knowledge. Other general peoples no longer had the freedom to gain that knowledge. The Varna system restrictions become very hard in the course of time. The Varna system restrictions become very hard in course of time. A person's social position was decided by the Varna into which he was born rather than by his achievements. That is why from the Upanishad period, we see all that attempts were made to give a wider scope to religious thought and not restrict it only yajna rites. However, the thought in Upanishads focus on existence and nature of the soul. It was difficult for ordinary people to understand it. It is very difficult to general people to understand this method. This gave rise to different sects that emphasize the worship of particular deities. For example, the Shiva sect, the Shiva worshippers, and the Vaishnava sect of the worshippers of the Vishnu. Different Puranas were written with reference to these deities.